Hi everyone,
Hi.
and welcome to a special Gladsley movie review. So it's Star Wars 40th anniversary, and this guy wanted me to watch
The Empire Strikes Back.
your favourite film of all time.
Absolutely. I can't believe it's been 40 years. It's 40 years old. So, yes, we're going to quickly go through the plot because there is still a small percentage of you out there that hasn't seen this film, and we'll keep it relatively spoiler free as well. So, the rebellion are hanging out on the frozen ice planet of Hoth, with the Empire beaming down on them. They want the rebellion crushed, and Darth Vader is obsessed in capturing Luke Skywalker. So the rebels run away. Luke goes off to be training as a Jedi, and Han, Leia, Chewie and 3PO, they're on the Millennium Falcon being chased and hunted down by the Empire.
So, as always with Star Wars, it's an amazing cast. Obviously, there's a lot of iconic figures here. You've got, Darth Vader, you've got Yoda. They're just all amazing and they still live on.
Absolutely. Darth Vader here is an absolute badass villain. Especially the lightsaber fight between him and Luke. At the start of it, he's toying with Luke with just one-handed batting him away, and then towards the end of it, he just, heavy breathing, going out swinging and just torturing poor Luke Skywalker.
Iconic scene for you?
Absolutely, there's just so many to choose from, but again, the cast was brilliant. Mark Hamill, he had to work with a puppet for months on end, so that must have been really quite isolating for Mark on this one. But, if he didn't make Yoda look real, it would have been a flop.
Yeah, I heard as well. I've read a lot of information. Like, there's a lot of different people that could have been cast for this film, as I'm sure is for a lot of people. So I think we're quite lucky actually that they've actually picked a really good cast that actually worked well together.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably one of the best casts you could have. So on to special effects.
Yes, so we watched the special edition version of this movie, and this was the one that had the least altered special effects and scenes. And yeah, they still hold up really well today.
Yeah, I questioned them quite a few times. I was like, well, what's that look like that for? But then I was like, but it's back in the day, so it does kind of like level itself out and it does kind of make it plausible. But yeah, it did use a lot of stop motion animation, and apparently out of all the films, this one was the most that had that stop motion animation in it.
Yes, so obviously with the Tauntauns and mainly the Imperial Walkers, they look gorgeous on there. They did that really, really well.
Yeah.
And again, all the model, Imperial fleets and Star Destroyers, they just look epic. They just sort of ramped it up with like Darth Vader's mega super Star Destroyer. And my favourite scene out of all of it is the Asteroid Scene. When I first bought a Blu-ray player, that was the first thing I put on, was that, and it just looked glorious. If anything, it looks like the models ships are just acting in it. I just love it so much.
The music as well is just, it's one of the epics, title screens. Everyone knows the theme tune to Star Wars, and that's all thanks to John Williams.
Absolutely, he's just on top form on here. Not only you got your Star Wars theme back, but then you got the Imperial March. You got Yoda's theme, you got Han and Leia's theme in there. There's just so much more that's just been brought to the table thanks to John Williams.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really cast anyone else to do that, really, would you?
No.
You wouldn't have had anyone else to... Because when people cast him to do the music, they know what they're going to get. They know they're going to get something good.
Yeah.
Because he does a really good job.
Absolutely. It's just quality all over with this.
So overall, I wasn't overly looking forward to watching it. I used to watch it as a kid. I used to have the VHS. I used to watch them every week, every day. But yeah, watching it this time, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great story, and I think it's just an iconic series that'll always live on.
Absolutely. It's the best Star Wars out of the bunch, and that's just saying that politely. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. And for me, it's my personal favourite film of all time. Just everything is just fantastic. The special effects, the story, the acting, everything is just gorgeous. Even Yoda, the puppetry work for Yoda was amazing. So much so that when it was Phantom Menace and they did the puppet version of Yoda, it just did not live up to scratch to the point where they had to redo it in CGI. You can just tell there's just so much labour of love
an
making
effort
this
made
film.
into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can always tell though when films have had an effort into it.
Yeah.
But yes, overall, it's a 9 out of 10 for me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Not expecting to, but yes, very good.
10 out of 10 for me. But what do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section. Do you remember going to see Star Wars on the big screen way back in the 80s? Or what sort of nostalgia feels do you have for it now? I would love to have a chat with you guys about The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, definitely. Let us know as well. Do you have a favourite Star Wars film? What order would you put the Star Wars films in? But as always, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. And please stay safe out there, guys.
Absolutely. And we are on Twitter. You can follow us at Gladsley. And we'll see you again soon for some more movie reviews. Bye.
Bye.